What's up, YouTube? So we're becoming Toyota specialists. So I definitely we don't work on the easy stuff, that's for sure. So I'll break down a scenario. I get this Toyota from the auction to here for a service inspection, so oil change and check it out. We give them a list of repairs that needs to be done, so let's go through it. Tires and brakes all the way around, front calipers, rear struts, rear links, because that's how bad everything's on this car. So then we do some piecemeal work, and then it's back to finally get the rear struts and the rear brakes done. So we put the rear struts and the rear brakes in and balance the rear tires, right? We take it for a ride. It sounds like the suspension's still falling apart. So Brad and I are like, we're all over this car. We're shaking it, we're banging it. Like, I can't find this noise. So we've already did a previous video where we replaced, I believe it was these bushings. It could have been this bushing too. I forget. Oh, sorry, it was this one and this one, Brad. This one and this one.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah, so in that video, what was happening as the customer was driving down the road, Brad, look, the wheel was doing this. The car was shaking all over, wiggling, wiggling. This car didn't have that problem. We had this mystery clunk. So Brad and I obviously had to torch out the rotted crap because this is what we're dealing with. Like, that's part of the job, which requires extra time and skill and materials. And I wasn't sure if that was spherical Heim or what type of bushing. I cut it apart. It's spherical Heim. And that's where the clunk was coming from. It sounded like struts or links. So some of these components, if you fix one of the components in the back that sounds like a strut or a link or a sway bar or frame bushing, and then you silence those, if there's something else worn out, it sounds the same. Not that it was the same problem, it had multiple problems. So what I did is I cut this rear tie rod apart, because this is how you set the toe in the back, and then I cut this out, and then what was happening is this is a spherical Heim. Spherical Heim means it's a machined ball inside of a socket instead of rubber bushings. And what happened is this steel's worn away, and it's clunk, 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 clunk. It almost sounded like the struts and links we put in were bad, but it wasn't. Crap.